We're here in the mastering studio today with internet personality Camila Cristina. So you've been an internet personality for a while. What brought you to doing your own music?
My family has always been immersed in music. My mom and dad met in a band. My grandfather was in like a famous mariachi band, you know, and I've just kind of grown up with it. Yeah.
And you first started singing as doing covers.
Yeah.
What inspired you to get into your own music?
After doing so many covers, I realized that I want to have my own stuff, you know, that's by me, you know, from me.
So you have your first single out. It's now available on iTunes.
Yes.
And it's called Bee Sting.
Yes.
And tell us about the song.
Well, the whole concept of the song is the energy you put out is what you attract, you know, so like when I was writing it, a lot of people around me were getting into these really bad relationships and, you know, they were wondering why, and I was thinking it's because they had a little bit of that negativity already in them.
You bring in what you put out.
Yeah, exactly,
So, okay,
exactly.
Gotcha. So are you planning on doing any video for the single?
Yes, I am, and it's currently in production, but I'm really, really excited about it. The visuals are just... they're awesome.
If you were able to work with a couple of bands, maybe a few artists that have inspired you, who would be a, you know, like a first wish list of, man, I'd really like to work with those folks?
My favorite band, The Internet, definitely. Callie Uchis. I've been like a fan of her for the longest time. Georgia Smith, Daniel Caesar.
And how was it working here in the mastering studio as far as working with your first professional environment?
It was definitely an experience, you know, there's only so many times you can do it by yourself. When it was mastered, it just, the level of emotion that was brought out of it, you know, and like detail, it was so much more than anything that I could have done personally. I want to connect to people, and I feel like when something's mastered, you get that sense way more.
Gotcha.
I loved it.
Well, that's great. That's great. Well, I want to thank you very much for being here today and talking about your exciting new work.
I loved it.
Look forward to hearing more of your music.
Thank you. Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Mike Wells Mastering, and I would encourage anyone who would like to work with me, just DM me. I would also like to thank my good friend Lucas Fackler, who created this video, and you can also DM him at Sound Content on Instagram.
This has been amazing. Thank you for watching.